So
Is that
the
Shu
thing is
Shu?
that
She
They didn't
got the
have
boat.
they didn't have DNA test
Yes,
back
it is.
then. Salute to Shu Shu.
Oh,
Welcome
what the
to
hell
the
is
Shu
show.
this?
is what,
First
honey?
time on the panel. I'm glad to see
Right.
you.
Is
All
this my
right. First
What
of
dog?
all,
did it say?
podcast. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Podcast. I'm pulling up. Because first of all, I got something to say to you. I just want to say, put some respect on my name. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't gonna
Shout
say
out to
it
Shu
no
Shu.
more.
Shout out to
Y'all,
Shu.
you pull up to this panel,
This
just
is
see my
why.
name
This
on
is
the
why
panel.
I love my girl Shu
Respect me.
Shu.
You know what I'm saying? I'm through talking. Ain't no more talking. I'm through talking.
Eddie,
Since
Eddie,
we
Eddie,
finished us,
hey,
we done.
Eddie. She's a real one, Eddie. That's
My
Mangel's
name
sister
come
right
up and
there.
respect it.
Oh yeah. All right. Shout out to
When
Shu
your
Shu.
name came up, your
She
name
cool,
ain't
bro.
even
She
came
cool.
up.
All right.
I thought that was my
She's
girl for a
silly,
minute.
man.
Be serious. I put some respect on my name right now.
That's why I ain't gonna say it no more. But
No
first
more.
off, good morning. How y'all doing?
She pulled up like she
How you doing? How
me.
you doing, sweetheart?
That right. I'm good. I just wanted to stop so real quick. I'm at work. I'm on my break, and I saw you was live, so I just wanted
Don't
to pull
start
up real
simping
quick.
for Choo Choo,
Man,
please.
I'm glad you did, man. It's good to have you on here. I told you I'm winning, bro. I done had Black Man, Sir Hell, Jedi Mike, and now Shu Shu. Oh,
That's
I'm
right.
winning,
Oh,
bro.
this guy is simping now. Leave him alone.
Yeah,
He's
all you gotta
simping
do
for
now
Choo.
is give me a job over there with you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Well, you
get
know,
out of
Choo
Chicago.
Choo is a sim hunter.
Oh, don't do Shu
He's a
Shu
that
like
sim
is
that.
hunter.
terrible. That is terrible. That's terrible. No,
Put some
uh,
respect on my name.
so that's what I
You
put
see
some
me put
respect
some
on my name.
respect on it.
You know what I'm saying?
And look,
My name comes with respect. You know what I'm
look,
saying?
look, Mark,
Motherfucker selling.
little podcast said he said, "Did you pull up on Marcus and little Poppy like that?" And you said what?
No,
I'm
I'm putting
cool.
no.
Oh,
Man, please. I got pulled. Hey, listen, I got pulled up on. How about that?
I'm putting up on you.
I'm bragging. I got
How
pulled
about
up
she
that?
on.
chef.
The rest of
She
you
chefed
niggas
Are
you,
ain't
we
even
done
son.
get
or we
She
pulled up
sliced
finished?
you and
on.
diced you, son. She chefed you.
Are we done or we finished?
That's it. Are we finished or we done? I'm through
Right.
talking. Ain't no more talking. I'm through talking.
I ain't gonna lie, that was gangster what that nigga Birdman did, man. I ain't gonna cap it. That nigga was cooking there.
That's right. I ain't gonna say it no more. My name come up. Respect.
That nigga was like, yo, did you pull up on Ross like that? Nigga, I'm pulling up on
I'm putting
you.
up on you. Alright. Nah, but I hear y'all in the conversation talking about marriage and stuff like that.
Yep.
Podcast, you think about getting married now?
Nah, I was telling him earlier, bro. Like I don't care about that paperwork no more. I really don't.
Why not? You ain't
I
gonna
just don't care about it
make
no
a
more.
find you a good woman, make an honest woman out of it. That's what they used to say back in the day. Find you a good woman and settle down, make an honest woman out of her.
TLA told me I got the best of both worlds right now, and I need to make the best of it. I don't
Is
need
that
no
Hannah
paperwork.
Montana or T.I.?
So
What's the best of both worlds? Commitment with no ring?
yeah, because I got married when I was 19 and I never got divorced.
That's some fast ass
So
shit, bro.
technically, I'm still married.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? And I actually know a few people in situations like that, and I think that is like the worst situation for a woman to put herself in. If you dating a man who's still married, and you with this person 20, 30, 40 years, and they die, then guess what? Everything that they have goes to the wife and not you. And I think that is like the biggest disservice that a woman can do to herself, to be with a man for years and years on end, and then once he leaves this earth, you left out here to fend for yourself. I feel like that's
He ain't trying to listen. Shu Shu, he ain't trying to listen. He says what he said.
You don't listen, and I respect it. You know what I mean? I respect it.
Because y'all be thinking, see, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody keeps talking about it from this perspective where the woman is sitting on her ass not doing nothing while the man is doing all this work. That's why you don't do that.
What you mean, the woman sitting on her butt?
Yeah, that's exactly why you don't do that. That's exactly why y'all build
What you
something
talking about? She's not doing
together.
nothing. She's taking care of the
no
kids. She's
matter
cooking.
what,
She's cleaning.
bro, listen.
Right. That's work. That's work. And see, here's the difference.
Is it? Hold on.
When you
Hold
go
on,
to
Shu Shu.
because listen, when you go to work, you clock in and you clock out. When you come home, you go relax. She doesn't clock in or out. She is always on the clock.
Cool.
Always.
So here's my question. If that's such an honorable job, why is it honored when a man does it?
Or when he does housework?
Yes.
I do all
Why
my
isn't it?
housework.
Why is it that when a woman is the one sitting in the house every day doing all this honorable work, it's a housewife and it's irreplaceable? But when a man does it, he's the lazy nigga on the couch.
Oh, you talking about like if he want to be a house husband?
Exactly.
Well, first and foremost, because I know I got family members who have that kind of dynamic, and they're married and they've been married for a while. It just depends on your situation if it works for y'all. I think a lot of people look down on the man for being a house husband, so to speak, because the whole idea that society has, the role that society has given to a man is that a man is supposed to work. You ever heard the term the parable? A man that don't work don't eat.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole idea. Like a man is supposed to work, so a man that doesn't work,
but it
is
is
looked down
work.
upon.
But it is work. You just
You're
said
right,
that
it
it's
is.
work
It
and
is.
you don't get the clock in and out. He had to work all day long.
Here's the thing about these like relationship roles and gender roles and stuff like that. Every relationship is different, and even when you get married, every marriage is different. Like you have certain like standards or roles, but whatever you and your partner have to decide who's going to play what role. Because believe it or not, there are some marriages where there is no head. Like both of them make decisions together. Like
Right.
there is no I'm the final decision maker. Like, okay, we come to this agreement together. But then you got a lot of, people who traditional marriages, traditional relationships, the man is supposed to make the final decision. But that doesn't always work for people. So you have to find what works for you. And you got a lot of relationships that don't work because they sit up and trying to follow this format that just does not work for them.
That part.
So you have to really, rather than sit up here and trying to follow this whole format, that whole style that's obviously not working, find what as a couple, y'all gotta find what works for you.
So let me ask you this then. Where are you at on I just slipped my mind. I was about to ask you because there's a different style of marriage, right? Because you was talking about how some people have relationships where it's like they making the decisions to this is what it was. So what about this new so-called trend of married people living apart though? They married, but they still have their own spaces. Yeah, I know.
Like what I learned is any kind of to me it sounds crazy too, but what I've learned is, and what I've seen too, just by getting to know so many different people and having conversations, any relationship dynamic can work if both people are on the same page. So that can work for them. It can work for them because you legit have some people that just don't like having somebody else up under them all the time. They like their space.
Right.
So it's like, I love you and we're together, like I'm committed to you, but I like having my own space sometimes.
I want you to be able to go home.
Yeah, exactly.